So it is a happy Monday, and it is a very happy Monday indeed, because I woke up this morning to register for my summer classes, and I got all the ones that I needed, and that was like 7:50, and usually I'd get up at like 8-ish, 8:15, so I was like, oh, this is going to be a very chill morning. I went downstairs, I had breakfast, coffee, and then I went and I checked my email, and like 2 seconds later, my morning class professor sent out an email saying class was canceled for today, which is literally the 4th class I've had canceled in about a week. So that's fine. So I went back to bed, woke up at 11. It's now 12:40. My first class is at 1. I have a jacket because it is 51 degrees, which like personally offends me in April. And I have this, which is lunch, which I don't know if I'm going to be eating like right now in lecture, because it's usually crazy, and usually I have my computer out and my notes out, and this is the last day before an exam, so we're cramming. I think a lot of stuff has come full circle to me for the exam, and I think I'm definitely not as panicked as I was before. I have 2 exams Wednesday at Bio and Psych, and they're kind of back to back, so I'm going to go to class, and that ends at 1:50, and then I'm going to go to the library, and I'm going to hopefully finish a Bio reading, and then I'm going to go to Psych, and then I'm going to go home, and I'm going to do a lot of things. I'm in like superwoman mode this week. I need to write a paper. I got 2 exams this week. I have to like review for the exams, and it's kind of crazy and kind of chaotic, but we are gonna do things. Okay, so let's go. Alright, let's pause that. So it is 5:06. I am headed home now. I went to lecture, which felt pretty good. I just need to solidify some things on bio, and it's gonna happen. And then I went to Psych, and that exam review we did in class felt really good, so I just want to solidify some things for that on Wednesday. So this is the plan for the night. I'm gonna go home, probably get home at 6 because traffic, yay. I am going to write the methods part of my paper. I am going to do the SLOs for bio. I'm going to review the slides for bio, and I'm going to do a reading for my English class, and I actually don't have anything for lab, thank God, because I don't have time for that. And then I am going to check to make sure I have nothing for business, and then I hope to get some sleep tonight, and I think that's it. I'm a stressed human, so I'm gonna go now and get started and be crazy today with all I have to do. 5:55. I just got home. I'm gonna try some Diet Loop beer. And if worse comes to worse, I will do caffeine. And I will get started on that paper. Hello, I've been crazy busy today, and I've barely vlogged, and I think that might be a continuous thing through this week. But I got everything done, and it's 1 a.m., and I wake up at 9, so I'm getting 8 hours of sleep, which is my personal priority, because tomorrow night's gonna be rough, and so is Wednesday night. So I'm gonna pack up, I'm gonna go to bed, and I did bio SLOs, reviewed slides for bio, did writing notes. I have no homework for my lab class, which is like saving my life right now that we don't have quizzes for these 2 weeks because it's crazy, and I have no homework for my business class. So that is all, and I am gonna see if I can put something out, and then that will be it. In Florida, I had an absolutely crazy morning. I have a sty, which I'm not a fan of, and I have to go to my writing class. It starts at 11. I have historical problems with my computer connecting, so I'm going to leave a little early. Also, it's 56 degrees, so I had to get a jacket, and I couldn't find my jacket, so I had to get like a larger one that I felt was necessary, which is super annoying. But it's supposed to be 75 today, so hopefully I can like get rid of it eventually. I'm going to go to class. I'm going to come drop stuff off and pick up stuff for English, and hopefully do a reading for English, because last time I was able to, because I don't have a quiz in lab, and I have from like 12:15 to do, I think. We'll do most of an English reading, because I got a lot of stuff to do tonight. So that is the plan. That is what we're going to do. Hello, this is probably the happiest you will ever see me in my entire life. Class was great, and the paper I had due Thursday, the professor decided to move the rough draft due till next Thursday, and the final paper even later to that. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I am so happy. I'm dropping books off and I'm picking up my English reading to see if I can try to do it before lab. We will try and we will see, because I got a lot tonight. Yeah, I'm so happy. And we have no class on Thursday. I'm like, what is happening right now? So I'm going to grab my stuff. I'm going to go buy food because I didn't actually get breakfast and caffeine, and I'm going to go. Actually, finished my English reading, like, whoa. And I'm headed to lab. I think it's like 1:43. Lab's at 2. Okay, it is like 4:20 something. I just got out of lab. Usually lab ends at 4:50, but sampling weeks we've managed to be efficient and finish early. So I'm dropping off my lab notebook. And I'm going to review some business speech format because I think we're practicing it today in class. And that is it, I think. And then if I have any more time, I will start looking at bio review slides because my plan is like bio SLOs, SI slides, lecture slides, deep reading of the review I've done. It's like 20-something pages. And then deep reading of psych. I finished my English reading. Did not think that would happen, but I got lucky and did. I think I'm going to Google and SparkNote 2 sections to make sure I understand it properly. But other than that, I am going to go now. Last class of the day. Hello, it is like 6:13. My class ended 15-ish minutes early. Oh my god, guys, it was so painful. Number one, I'm like, should I even go to this class? Because I'm not one advocating for skipping class. But when you got 2 major exams tomorrow, you're a little stressed, okay? And yeah, I feel pretty good on them. But you know what I mean. You're just a little stressed. And you feel like if you go and you read like everything ever, then it will make it better. So, why does your car have to be that loud? And why do you have to go that fast? It is a parking garage. You're not going to get anywhere. Oh my god, but this lecture, like, he gave us these worksheets of, like, things to do for our next presentation, which those generally helped, okay? And that was great. And then he just starts talking about this example. 52 slides, guys. 52 I have just listened to. I have never hated a lecture more in my life. It was not funny. It was not entertaining. It was not engaging. It was straight talking for 52 slides, and I was like, I need to get up and leave and study. But I didn't. So I stayed, and I'm going to go home now, and I'm going to review some SLOs. This is the plan. I'm going to do some SLOs. I'm going to read the professor's lectures, PowerPoints. I'm going to read the SI PowerPoint, and I'm going to deep read the SLOs, and I'm going to deep read the psych one, and I also need to glance at some prompts from my English paper that was just released, and glance at 2 meanings behind 2 poems for English. I am a stressed human, but I'm hoping to I'm not going to get sleep tonight, but I'm hoping to get sleep later in the week with that paper being moved. So I finished reviewing PowerPoints, and I feel a lot better. So I am going to show you all of the notes I have taken. That wonderful feeling when your to-do list is all crossed off. I am studied. I feel pretty good about them. That all that's left is to take them. I prepped for English. I found my English paper. I've made like 10,000 writing appointments because I have like a bunch of papers due. It's 2:20 something in the morning. I am going to take a quick shower because after lab I was sweaty and really gross. And then I'm going to go to bed and get about 5-ish hours of sleep, which is not terrible, and I figured I should get sleep, with the exam. It would be a good idea, especially with 2. Officially the craziest morning of my entire life. I woke up at 8:45, and keep in mind I leave at 9:15, so this happened in like 15 minutes, and I don't know if I should be scared or impressed because of that, but so I'm going to go to my English class at 10. And then afterwards I'm going to grab food, and then you're not going to see me until the very end of the day because then I'm going to just sit there and study bio because I have a bio test at 1 that I feel pretty good about, and then I'm going to go take a psych test, which again I feel pretty good about, but I want to emphasize some vocab words. So that's at 3:30. So after bio ends at 2, technically it ends whenever you're done. Then I'm gonna go study for psych for an hour plus. So that is the plan for today. So yeah, I don't know why I overslept so bad. I got a decent amount of sleep, maybe not 8 hours, but not 10 minutes. But I'm gonna go now. It is a little after 4:30, and I am leaving because the rules of the exam are when you are done, you leave. So that is what I did. My bio exam, I think it went okay. There was this diagram on the short answer that we weren't even told to study. So I think that's where I lost my majority of points. I think it was enough to let me keep the grade average that I want to keep. And my psych test went really good. I did it kind of fast, but it felt like really good. So I'm happy about that, and hoping for an A on that one at least. And then I finally got my code for registration, which is Friday morning at 8 that I have to be here, and I'm kind of stressed because this English class I'm dying to get to. Well, basically, registration is released seniors down to freshmen. And 4 people have taken seats, and there's 20 seats in the class. So not terrible, but not great. And I'm just anxious because I went through all this trouble to get this professor to approve me and stuff like that. And obviously I want to take the class. So there's that. I had to book this appointment to do this language test thing, which doesn't make sense to me because I took Spanish in high school, and now I want to take French. So I've point blank said, I have absolutely zero experience in French, but just to take the exam and let us see where you place. Watch me accidentally place in level 5, and I know absolutely nothing by randomly guessing. That's 2 weeks away. I'm hoping I can just register for it Friday. If not, I don't know. French is not my highest priority on the list. I'm just thinking of what to do in the summer. I think I might change my plans in the summer to take a lighting course and take another literature course in the fall. I don't know. We will see. And then there's anything else. Oh, I've mapped out my schedule. I'll show you it in a little bit. But I have this one really hard class Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that is my intention. And I want to be done with my classes the day before, relatively early, because I know that professor, and he usually assigns really long readings that literally were 70 pages one time. So I think that is the best plan to be done in the afternoon at 3, go home and read it till whenever, and then you're not up till 4 a.m. But also that means I'm taking 4 classes Monday and Wednesday and 3 on Friday, and most of them are back to back, and I took them last semester back to back and I hated it, but I also didn't like the classes, even though they're all close together and literally in buildings next to one another. And it's kind of mentally exhausting. I do have 1 hour break, but I want a later morning because of traffic, and I want that one class on itself, so I think that's what I'm going with, and that's that. So I'm going to head home now because I actually don't have to be on campus tomorrow until 5 because my other class has been canceled. I don't have an SI session, so that is that. I'm gonna go now. So it is 7 o'clock, and I think I finally figured out my classes. Even though tomorrow I don't have to be there until 5 and I can sleep really late, I do intend on doing stuff tonight, and I don't even have anything due tomorrow. But this is the schedule for fall. In the summer, there's things in the summer called sections, and in my first section I'm taking molecular and genetics, and that's it because I feel like I'm gonna die in that class. And in the second section, I am taking, I think, it is American Literature 1 and British Literature 1. And then, for fall, on a Monday and Wednesday, we have French at 10 to 10:50, Psych Stats, which I don't actually know what that is. I really don't. From 11 to 11:50, again, notice they're back-to-back. And I have Uncanny Lit from 12 to 12:50, again back-to-back, and that was the last thing I threw in there. And Adolescent Psych, then at 2 to 3:15. And then on Friday, I have those exact same classes, except I don't have Adolescent Psych, so I'm done at 12:50. And on Tuesday, I have 1 class at 12:30 to 1:45. So I think because my classes end relatively early, I think if I'm efficient, I can do all the homework for the other class for the night. The only thing that made me uneasy was the Uncanny Lit and the Age of Milton is taught by the same professor who I know and who I really like, but he does give very long readings. That is making me anxious. Flint's making me anxious because I have no experience in it whatsoever, but I think it's capable and I think it's manageable. And another reason why I did this was because I'm having this internal debate if I want to be a behavioral neuroscience major that I currently am, or I want to be a literature major, which is my minor right now. And I think if I were to switch for literature, well, you take more than one literature class a semester, and then in the spring, almost all figured out. I think I'd have writing 2 in there somewhere. I'd have chemistry lecture, chemistry lab, intro to I don't know, it's an intro literature class that I've never taken, that I've taken like 5 literature classes and I apparently need, and maybe American Lit 2, maybe I'll post that in the summer, I don't know, and Flint's too, that would have to be in there somewhere. So frustrating. I don't know, that's summer 2020, we'll push that a little far away. Probably would take American Literature 2 in the summer, and then Friends at my school in the spring, and then I don't know what else I would do in the summer, because I probably would want an internship by my sophomore year. So I'm going to eat food, I'm going to work on a lab report, I'm going to work on a paper for my writing class, and maybe do an outline for a literature paper. That might be a little too over it though. And then I have a literature reading on Friday because I'm hoping to go to bed really early Thursday night because I gotta be at my school at 8 in the morning on Friday. Hello. I did stuff like my lab report. I did my part. I'm waiting for my partner to do his part. And I wrote the results section of my paper. And I'm finishing up the discussion section. I have like 2 more paragraphs to write and a section to edit, but I can't because I can't think of any more words right now. So it is like 3 in the morning. I have to be there at 5 p.m. tomorrow, so we get to sleep tonight. I'm probably going to get up at 12-ish. Get enough sleep because I got really early mornings Friday and Saturday. Also, look at how bad my sty is getting. Like, need to get this makeup off and give it a break for a few hours. So that is that, and yeah, I'm going to get up tomorrow. I'm going to just check the lab. I'm going to try to finish that. I have to do an English reading. I have 2 bio readings to do. I got registration at like 8 a.m. So that is the plan, and I am going to go now. Go to bed. It is like 4:31 and my next class is at 5. I'm gonna like walk over there a little bit. It is just until 6:15. Yeah, there was kind of not a point of me coming today except for the attendance points. Also, my car charger has died, but not my charger, like the switch in my car, and I so do not have time to go buy another one and fix it. And I have to get an earring out of my sink that my cat put in the sink, and I couldn't get it because I had to leave. And I did my lab notebook, that's turned in. I did this like language placement test that they asked me to do. I don't know why they asked me to do it because I'm taking Flint's and I don't have any experience in Flint's anyway, so where do you think I placed? And I did one section of my English reading. I have a few more to do. And then I also have a paper to finish, and then I have to take a shower tonight because I have registration, and that means I have to get up really early in the morning, like 5, to be here really early in the morning. So that is super annoying, and I have a bio chapters to read, and I have just everything to do, and a learning curve tomorrow, but so much to do over the weekend, and so much to do in life. So I'm going to go now. Oh, I also have to schedule a doctor appointment because I have a really bad cut and I think it's really infected now. And being an adult's hard, okay? I don't have time to do this. I have to write 3 papers this weekend. But I am going to go now, and I'm going to be super frustrated that my car has decided to betray me like this. So that's all. I am so annoyed. It's a little after 6. It's 6:11, so class got out a little early. But, like, oh my god, my car charge is working. I see the light on. Oh, he typed up this document of this script, okay? And he just read it, word for word, for an hour. And he threw in a few little minor explanations, and like he just could have told me that like I was falling asleep. I feel like, you know how boring you have to be for someone who slept 9 hours to fall asleep. Oh, I just want to go home. I have to do laundry. We don't have laundry. My life's falling apart. I can't handle adulthood. You know that stuff. At least this is working now. And then I have to finish an English reading. And I really need to finish the paper because I have to get up at like 5 in the morning for registration, which is not fun. But that is what I will be doing. I'm so not a happy person right now. Also, I have so much to do over this weekend. So I'm going to go now because I really want something to drink too. Like I really want Starbucks. Should I waste my time in life to get Starbucks and money? Probably, because I hate everything right now. Hello, it is 9:20 and I just finished the English reading. Now I'm gonna go write a finish a paper, and hopefully before midnight, because I gotta get up at like 5 in the morning. Yay. I'm gonna show you my notes because I realized I've like never done that. I just say I did stuff, but hey, let me actually show you evidence of this. Set my notebook down and it bent like this, and that's very annoying to me. This is page 1 of the notes. I mean, I break it up by stanzas and of course by poems. I also do it by each stanza, and then if I don't understand it, I'll do like an overall where I kind of spot note it just to make sure that I like understand it. There's all of it. That is a beautiful sight. So I finished the English reading, I finished the writing paper rough draft, and I finished laundry. So I am going to go to bed now. It is a little past 2, and I plan to get up at 5, but it's a good thing I slept 9 hours tonight. If everything goes great for registration, I'll be done by like 8:10, and then I can work on a bio reading. But if not, I'm getting up at 7 to get dressed, and then hopefully it opens at 8. Hopefully everything goes right and I can sit out and like have breakfast and everything. If not, I will be running to my school to have them put clearances in. So that's fun. So I'm gonna go sleep now and hope everything goes well. So far the English class I'm dying to have has plenty of seats. It's just my psych class that I think needs to be the first thing I register for. It is 8:40. I got up at 7 and got dressed, and I have been doing registration, which I will show you in a second. But I'm gonna go have breakfast and coffee now before I leave at like 9:10-ish. So my outfit is like cute, and my nails even match my outfit. Like, who do I think I am being this put together? So this is registration. Right now it's 18 hours. I don't intend to keep this all. These two are waitlisted, but I'm pretty high up on the wait list, so I would prefer that one, but I will take either. This is mandatory for my major. I registered for it and it kept saying error, but then it said it was error because I was already registered. I don't know, but it's there and it says registered, so we good. Then it's French 1. I also have British Literature 1 and American Literature 1. I plan on taking both of these in the summer, but just in case, I put them there. And I have Adolescent Psych, which is again for my major, and the English class that I was dying to get and had special approval for. Yes. Gotta turn that off for copyright reasons. Okay, it is 9:39. I am here at campus. I am going to go review a few chapters from my British Literature class, and then go to class, and then I will come back, drop some stuff off, and then I have an appointment with the writing center, and then after that I have to go fill out this form, first thing I'm doing this summer, and submit it, and then I will go to my bio class, and then I will come home and I will do, what was everything I was going to do? Oh, I have to do this learning curve for bio before midnight, and I have to do this thing for my lab, and I have to read the bio chapter that I was supposed to read before class today, but was not able to because registration is crazy and stressful. But that is over with, and I'm done, and I'm hoping to get some classes that I waitlisted. So that is that, and I am going to go now. Okay, so class is done. It's like 10:59, 11 right now. I have a meeting at 11:25 to 12, and then I have to go send this form in, and then maybe I'll start on a bio reading, or probably not. I'll start on something that's due tonight at midnight, or something else. I don't know. I'll start on something, and then I'll go to class, and then I will go home and I'll do so much more work, because I got so much to do over the weekend and everything, and wow, that's not fun. But I'm going to go off and actually vlogging outside of my car while a person passes me and sees this. It's cool. So I went to the writings and I got some really good feedback because it's one of my favorite people to work with. Then I went and I sent that form. Then I went and got the snack because I was really hungry. And now I'm thirsty. And so I'm going to go try to see if I can get some coffee before my next class at 1. I'll sort of wake myself up. And I'm done for the day and I get to go home and I get to do a bunch of stuff. Also, I found out my bio test is in 10 days, even though I took one Wednesday. But it's over 1 chapter, so I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. So I'm gonna go now. Oh, it's the end of the day, it's the end of the week, we did it. Yay, now I just get to go do 2,000 more things at home, including a new assignment he may do. It's midnight. Hi, okay. So I think this weekend I have to, the lecture was confusing because I haven't read the chapters yet, obviously. But this weekend I have to volunteer. I have to interview someone at the volunteer center. Hopefully they just accept my email because that'd be so much easier. Then I have to read 3 chapters for a psych assignment, read a psych online article for Monday, do a reading for British literature, write a paper for British literature, edit that paper for writing. Oh, I just realized I did something wrong. Create a business outline and mock presentation, and I have to do bio SOOs. I have to do a learning curve tonight, and I have to upload something tonight. And wow, that sounds like way too much. But I have caffeine. You'll probably see me get more tonight, because half of the blood in my veins is caffeine at this point in the semester. We got Sunday morning's exactly 1 month left of the semester, so that's where we are at. Going to go home now and have so much fun. Just a little quick note to for that. I got this yesterday and I'm about to enjoy it. But first, I'm gonna go to Starbucks. So I pulled over to get my vlog camera situated, so that is the hierarchy of my dedication. I'm at Starbucks, the place where I spend too much money, and I took a long turn. It's literally like less than half a mile away from my house, and yes, I took a long turn, because I turn left to go to university every morning, and I'm supposed to turn right to go anywhere else. And so I had to turn around, and it takes me longer to get here. But I'm getting 2 things, not coffee. I know, shocking. Yes, can I have a vanilla bean scone?
How many?
1.
Yeah?
And a venti iced berry hibiscus.
Would be very, very hibiscus. Yeah.
That's all.
Okay, so can we fix that again? Thank you.
I'm telling myself I deserve this. Also, how bad of a state are you in when they don't hand you back your Starbucks card first, and they hand you back your debit card, and you just want the Starbucks one? Oh, yes, that's so good. I have to get back to stuff now. I have to read 3 psych chapters now, and I'm waiting for my bio group to text me, and then we will see if there's other stuff to do. It is 7:40, and I've finished taking my psych notes over this book for now. I'm on page 240 of like 330 something, so I have about 100 pages left. This is due in like 3-ish weeks, so it's not terrible. And I still need to do stuff for my business class. I was able to get later time to volunteer tomorrow, which is good. And yeah, I think that's it. I need to read a bio chapter sometime this weekend.